Hey guys, it's Siobhan with the Single Woman's Chronicles, and I'm coming at you today because I wanted to talk to you about my mini vacation that I took to Montego Bay, Jamaica during this COVID pandemic. So I wanted to come back to vlog again on YouTube, and I thought it was eloquent for me to do so while I was vacationing in Jamaica. I did a little bit of recording. I didn't do a whole lot of recording, but I'll share with you exactly what happened or what I had to go through because of COVID in order to travel to Jamaica. So initially, when you're traveling to Jamaica, or when I went, because it's changed since I've come back, the requirement is if you're coming from the US, there were 4 states, I believe, that you had to test or provide a test, COVID test, prior to you getting to Jamaica to the airport, or they would test you in the airport. There is a site called Jam COVID, I think that's what it's called, and you can check the requirements. That has changed now. Now, if you're coming from the US, you have to do a COVID test at least 10 days in advance. I believe that's the requirement, but check for yourself, because by the time you watch this, that could have changed again. So anyway, we flew into Montego Bay Airport, and I flew American Airlines. They were not it was a full flight. So they weren't reserving the middle seat. Everybody was masked, except on my way back from Jamaica, someone refused to keep their mask on, so we actually ended up turning around as we were about to take off and they kicked that person off the flight. So it's important that you wear your mask and all that things. So I did Club Mobe getting into the airport, and with Club Mobe, you pay a little extra money to have VIP service. So someone met me at the gate with my party. They immediately line you up to do a temperature check, and then you do your COVID survey at the airport. The COVID survey is your typical COVID questions. Have you been exposed, or have you been around someone in the last however many days? Do you have a temperature? Do you have any of the symptoms? All of those things. And what I can say is that in every spot pretty much that we stopped, there was hand sanitizer. They sprayed your hands. You had to, or they had the automated hand sanitizer dispensers, all of that. So that was pretty cool to know that they're, taking those precautions as you're coming in, as well as your personal precautions, just making sure you're washing your hands, keeping your distance from, those that you're pretty sure that you don't know. So we went into Club Mobe. Club Mobe is like excellent. So you get into Club Mobe, they make sure, like if you have transportation set up, they make sure that you're secured with that. So you're waiting in Club Mobe until your transportation is ready. They provide you with drinks and light beverages and light food arriving into Jamaica. We took our transportation and we went to our resort. We stayed at Rio Reggae, which was a really nice resort in Montego Bay. I believe it's been renovated. You can tell that the resort was definitely cut down as far as capacity. There were not a lot of people there when we got there. We arrived on a Thursday. There were not a lot of people. The pool was open. Dining was open. The buffet was open. However, you could not serve yourself, and they served the food to you for you. Before you go into any of the dining areas, they do a temperature check, and you are required to wear a mask to get your food or to interact with the staff. Of course, in the lobby when we first got there, they did temperature checks, hand sanitizer, all the things. So I felt really safe. For the most part, you stay on the resort. Of course, the resort has activities for their guests. entertainment, you know, DJ by the pool, all of that. We were also able to book an excursion on the resort. We did a catamaran, and it was just my party. So it was like a party of 10, and we did a catamaran that could probably fit about 30 people. But we had a really good time. We did scuba diving, or scuba, whatever it's called. Snorkeling, that's what it's called. Snorkeling. We did snorkeling, and just kind of went up and down the coast. You can tell that a lot of the resorts are not open, but some were. Some were open. We could see the people like also doing their excursions from their resort. So that was cool to be able to actually get off the resort, but we actually got on the catamaran on the beach of the resort. What else? The gym was open. It was a small gym. They had every other machine shut down. So again, the social distancing, you had to do temperature checks, hand sanitizer, all of that. So that was cool. We were able, although when we came in, they were like saying that no excursions off of the resort. They do have certain places that are authorized, that you're authorized to go. So we were able, our two options were Rick's Cafe or Dunn's River Falls. So we chose Rick's Cafe. So we were picked up by a driver. Rick's Cafe is in the Grill, so that's about an hour-and-a-half ride. We first stopped at another resort called the Treehouse Resort, I believe, and we stayed there for about 3 hours. We were able to do parasailing. We got some food. I actually got a massage on the beach, and then from there we went to Rick's Cafe. I was able to jump off the cliff. That was so fun. That was my second time. I want to get brave to jump off the higher cliffs, but I didn't that day because it was just me. But Rick's Cafe, my first experience with Rick's Cafe was that it was flooded. Like we could barely walk up and down the steps to actually get into the cafe. But it was like a ghost town, and I get it because, you know, of COVID, they really don't have the tourism there. But it was open and you could dive off the cliff, and of course they were doing the temperature checks, hand sanitizer wherever you went. So anyway, that's nipping it in the bud. I didn't want to be too long-winded, but I do want to share with you guys some of the video that I took. It wasn't a lot. I just wanted to you know, dip my feet into vlogging again, and I hope that, you know, you enjoy what I give you. Hey guys. Wait, it's not a picture, it's a video.
Oh, okay.
We are here at the Review Reggae. And I'm so excited.
Yeah. We're supposed to give you a paper.
Tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow. It's nothing long, less than 5 minutes to set up your transfer for going home.
Okay.
Questions, queries, and I'll go through some activities with you.
Okay.
Alright, so for now, just have your passport with you.
We have to go home.
No, stay here. You can stay, we have a lot of space.
If I don't go, it's a video vlogging. This is Cherise.
Yes,
Cherise.
from Amsterdam.
Oh God, it's so lovely here. I wish I could see. I'm gonna do a tour, but that's what we're doing.
Rum punch.
Rum punch.
Rum punch for you, my lady.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm not gonna make it. More rum than punch. So hey guys, we are at our resort, and I just wanted to share with you the view. It's beautiful out here, like so beautiful out here. Turn the camera around so you can see. Fresh water, we got a beach. Real reggae. It's really nice out here. I am about to go to my room and put on my bathing suit, and I'll be back.
Oh. Dig.
You said what? What she say? What you say? Oh. Woo. They just come up to you and rub on your feet.
Come over here, guys.
How much did he say?
Take it.
Living on the edge. I forgot.
What?
Another car. Tight.
Welcome to Jam Rock.
Welcome to Jam Rock.
2 pounds of weed in a 1 box.
You gonna sing while you serve us?
Yeah, we bring a lot of marijuana. So I say, man, say, welcome to Jam Rock.
Oh, he got stewed chicken too. So, headed back. I did a very poor job of vlogging, but it's okay. It's okay. I had a great time during this pandemic. Yeah, see that? We're at the airport, and I will tell you all about like the social distancing, the measures they're taking to make sure that everyone is safe on the resort, or at least the resort I was on. And yeah, hope y'all are having a great summer. See you soon.